Wow, wonderful. How many of you are here because you have a business, you have some products and services that you want to sell, and you're here because you want to know how to market and sell your product and services online? Let me know by typing number 3 in the chat. If you want to know how to market and sell your products and services online. Okay, great. How many of you are here because you have a business and you want to shift, you want to adapt to what you call the new normal? Type number 5 in the chat if that is you. Okay, great. You are in the right place. My name is Fibo and I'm super excited because in our session today, here is what we are going to cover. Okay, by the way, I just want to check, double check if you can see my screen. Hold on one sec. If you can see my screen, can you type, hold on. I think we're experiencing some tech problems here. Okay, if you can see my screen, can you type number 5 in the chat? If you can see my screen, type number 5 in the chat, please. Okay, great. In our training today, I'm going to show you how to acquire unlimited red hot prospects for your business even during a lockdown. So if you notice, I actually tweaked the title a little bit to fit on what's happening right now. And you can do this without doing prospecting and booking appointments. How many of you would want to acquire unlimited red hot prospects in your business even during a lockdown? Can you type number 7 in the chat, please? Okay, great. So now, before anything else, I know and we know, all of us know that we're experiencing this crazy and uncertain times, and a lot of businesses are closing, are shutting down, are declaring bankruptcy. And how many of you would want to have a business, and you have even if you have a business right now, you want to stay protected, you want to survive, and not just survive but thrive, especially during this crazy and uncertain times? Let me know by typing number 9 in the chat if you want to survive and thrive even at these times. Okay, now I always believe and my dad once told me na nak, pag may magsasara, may magbubukas. So what that means is, I believe that for every crisis, there's always an equal amount of opportunity. How many of you would believe in that? Na pag merong crisis, meron ding opportunity dyan. Can you type number 2 in the chat if you believe in that? So in our case, the truth is we have a live events business, and when the pandemic started, totally our income became 0. However, since I knew I understand how to market and sell online, and I've been doing this for the past 4 years, this is what happened to me in the middle of this, even at the very start of the pandemic. Okay, at the very start to the middle of the pandemic, while everybody's on lockdown, or while everybody is hiding, this is what happened to us, and this is our PayPal account, and this is how much we made in sales in our business in 1 day, right? So now what I'm doing here is I'm not showing you that you're gonna make this as well. What I'm showing you is the possibilities if you market and sell online. Now, even if you don't make like 300K in a day, what if you could just make half of that or 10% of that, right? Would that be okay? Would that help your family? Would that be able to make your business survive and grow your business, especially during this time? So right now, I know before we officially start, just want to shift your mindset a little bit. Now, again, for every crisis, there's always an equal amount of opportunity. Or what that means na while everybody else is shutting down, you should not be shutting down. In fact, you should be growing, right? Because this is the best time na wala kang competition. While everybody is hiding, while everybody is fearful, you're the one actually who is aggressive, while everybody is defensive. Now, here's what we're going to discover in our training, okay? Number 1, I'm going to show you how to eliminate your competition and get people to buy from you without lowering your prices. How many of you would want to learn lesson number 1? Can you type number 1 in the chat, please? Okay, great. The second lesson I want to share with you is this: how to finally eliminate rejection and convert your prospects into paying customers without talking to them. How many of you would want to learn and discover lesson number 2? Can you type number 2 in the chat if you would want to discover number 2? Okay, great. How many of you would want to learn and discover my secret strategy to find and attract ready-to-buy clients Okay, my secret strategy is to find and attract ready-to-buy clients even before they see my presentation. How many of you would want to discover how I find and attract, not me approaching them, but them approaching me? How many of you would want to have that in your business as well? Can you type number 3 in the chat? Okay, great. Now, I just want to make sure if this is for you. By the way, this is for you if you have a business, so you have some sort of a product and service to sell, right? I want to make sure how many of you here are in the network marketing industry. Okay, can you type number 1 in the chat if you are in the network marketing industry? Okay, great. And how many of you as well are here because you are, let's say, in the insurance industry? Can you type number 2 if you're in the insurance industry? Wow. And how many of you are here and you are in the real estate industry? Can you type number 3 in the chat if you're in the real estate industry? Okay, great. How many of you have a brick and mortar or traditional business? You have a store, you have a physical store. Type number 4 in the chat if you have a traditional business. Wow, wow. And how many of you are selling physical products? Maybe you're doing e-commerce, you're selling some sort of a physical product. Can you type number 5 in the chat? Okay. And how many of you are selling digital products? It can be ebooks, courses. Maybe you're doing affiliate programs. Can you type number 6 in the chat if you're selling digital products? Okay, great. How many of you have a business? And I know I can't mention all other industries, but how many of you have a business and you need customers in your business? Type number 7 in the chat if you have a business and you need customers in your business. Okay, if you type any number from 1 to 7, most probably this is for you, right? So I'm going to share with you exactly step by step on how I was able to build an 8-figure business. I was able to help a lot of people, a lot of entrepreneurs, so that you can again survive and thrive during this time. At the same time, you can eliminate rejection forever. Instead of you approaching your prospects, yung mga students mo or yung mga customers mo, yun yung humahabol sa'yo, right? So before we officially begin, is it okay if I can share, what I do so that you know how I can help you? Okay lang ba, guys? Can you type number 5 in the chat if that's okay? Okay, great. So you might have seen me on social media. I have 80,000 followers on Facebook and about 17,000 in YouTube. And most probably you've seen me in television or radio interviews, etc. But what most people see is just the surface level. Ibig sabihin nun, nakikita lang nila yung mga followers ko, nakikita lang nila yung success ko. But what most people don't know is actually what I went through. Is it okay, by the way, if I can share with you my mistakes, my failures in the past para at least alam nyo what to avoid as well? Okay lang ba sa inyo, guys? Okay. So just like maybe most of you, when I started, I was a young kid and I wanted to become successful. And I told my mom, I want to achieve success. Ano ba yung gagawin ko? And my mom told me, Nak, all you have to do is go to school, study hard, have good grades, and find a high-paying and stable job. And that's what my mom advised me. How many of you have the same advice as my mom? Can you type number 4 in the chat? Okay, great. So, ang nangyari is I actually followed that path. No, I studied hard and eventually, when I was in college, in-invite ako sa isang kaibigan ko. Sabi ng kaibigan ko, bro, mayroon akong ipapakita sa iyo na extra income, no, business opportunity. And sabi niya, bro, mag-invite ka, isa sa left, isa sa right, tapos yayaman ka. Now, to make the long story short, nag-join ako, and araw-araw sinasabi ko sa sarili ko, power! No? And nagbibenta ako ng mga glutathione, swimming products, in-invite ko yung mga KKK ko, kapatid, kamag-anak, kaibigan, kapuso, kapamilya, lahat ng mga K. And I to make the long story short, no, I was able to earn my first 6 figures, over 100,000 in my network marketing business. However, since isa akong introvert, ibig sabihin mahiyain, I don't want to sell to people, I was having a hard time because every single day I had to do what you call strangering or mamusakal or go to door or house to house. No? Mabibenta ako ng mga yung business opportunity ko, pupunta ako ng mga coffee shop. By the way, how many of you have done something like this in the past? You've sold to people, you've done network marketing. Let me know. Can you type number 4 in the chat? Wow. Thank you for being honest. So, hindi lang pala ako mag-isa. So, now, that's really what I went through. Yes, I was able to do all these things and even dumating yung point na yung mga kaibigan ko, binablock ako sa Facebook. Naalala ko nga when I go to parties, kakapasok ko lang, umaalis na may kaibigan ko. Sabi ko, wala naman akong dalang iPad or clear, ang tawag? Clearbook? Clearbook po yung tawag doon. Yung pampang present. Wala naman akong dalang equipment. Pero tumatakbo sila, right? And however, even if I failed in that business, hindi ako tumuloy, I didn't make my first million there, I was able to learn a lot from that business. And from there, since I'm a saver, marunong ako mag-save, sabi ko, okay, I want to start a business na yung tao na yung lumalapit sa akin. How many of you would want to have that kind of business? And instead of you approaching people, yung mga tao na lumalapit sa'yo, right? So actually, eventually, I started this traditional business. It's a water station. And sabi ko, lahat naman ng tao uminom ng tubig, right? Sino ba dito hindi uminom ng tubig? Right? So I started this business expecting people na sila na yung lalapit sa akin. Hindi na ako mag-door-to-door, magbibenta ng tubig. Eventually, meron namang bumibili, pero yung kita ko lang is mga 500 lang per week. No? So imagine, mas malaki pa kinikita sa mga empleyado kumpara sa negosyo ko. So after a few months, I decided to close it down kasi I don't think it's a good investment. And that's when I actually almost lost everything. Kumita ako sa network marketing ko, ininvest ako sa traditional business, nalugi ako. And I just wanna see, how many of you tried to start a business, invest almost everything you had, and then after that, nag-fail yung business mo, and most probably you lost all of your investment, right? How many of you experienced something like that? Can you type number 3 in the chat if you were able to experience something like that? Okay, great. Okay, wonderful. Hindi lang pala ako mag-isa. Okay, so what happened is kumaga my back is against the wall and wala na akong magagawa. And talaga naghahanap ako ng business. And eventually, sabi ko, ano ba meron ko? Meron akong computer, meron akong Wi-Fi. So sabi ko, what if I go online and type the words, how to make money online? How many of you tried something similar, right? And eventually, I found a lot of businesses. I was doing stock market, Forex, e-commerce, and digital products, and affiliate marketing. And I told myself, I don't want to reach to a point na I'm gonna do everything by myself. And I read a book, and sabi kasi sa isang libro na nabasa ko, there are actually 2 ways of learning. Okay, how many ways, please? 2 ways. Okay, first is you learn from your experience, from your failures, from your mistakes. Okay, from whose experience, failures, and mistakes? From you, diba? But the second way of learning is learning from other people's failures, other people's mistakes, other people's experiences. Okay, from whose mistakes, failures, and experiences? From other people, Now, the thing is this, meron akong nabasa na quote, sabi ng isang quote na, stupid people never learn from their mistakes, right? However, average people learn from their mistakes. However, successful people learn from other people's mistakes, right? How many of you would agree that instead of you spending 5-10 years doing trial and error, it would be very, very logical to actually get a mentor, get a coach, get somebody to coach you, hold you by the hand, so that you don't have to commit the same mistakes as what other people are doing. How many of you would agree? Type number 1 in the chat if you would agree. Okay, 1. And I went to this learning journey. I even started to read books, attended seminars and courses. Most probably, you know some of these people, Bo Sanchez, Shinkitan, Francis Kong, Peng Jun, Robert Kiyosaki, Nas Daily, Anik Singal, T. Harv Eker. And in fact, I just want to show you, like for the past how many years already, I've spent almost 5 million pesos in my education. That's books, courses, masterminds, seminars, coaching. Imagine, to give an idea, let's say I was able to attend Peng Jun's mastermind and I spent over like $30,000. Okay, $30,000. If you convert it to peso, that's about 1.5 million to be able to attend his, mastermind. This is Robert Kiyosaki. How many of you know Robert Kiyosaki, by the way? Can you type number 3 in the chat? I actually had the privilege of meeting him in Singapore, and I spent multiple hundred thousands to meet him there. Super crazy. This is T. Harv Eker. Unfortunately, he's retired, so I was able to take a picture. But in one of his events, I was able to spend like 350,000 to attend his seminars. And I know for some people it's super crazy. Na grabe naman Fibo. No, you could buy a car or a condo with that. And siguro that's what makes me different. If a lot of people are asking me like, Fibo, how are you able to achieve success so fast? Why are you so young? Sabi ko, it's because I don't have to spend 10 years to be able to learn all these things. I can just make money and then reinvest that into education, hire a coach, hire a mentor, learn from other people's mistakes and failures so that I don't have to waste a lot of time. Because technically, either way, you're going to lose. Are you going to lose money or are you going to lose time? But for me, by the way, I don't call it losing money. I call it investing money, investing in yourself, in your education, in your knowledge. Does that make sense? So that's why ako, at my age, yes, I don't have a condo yet. I don't have a car yet. However, I've invested almost 5 million in education. That's what makes me who I am today. And most probably, the only suggestion, a lot of people asking, how to be like you? Sabi ko, number one, when you save, when you have some money, the first investment you have to do is to invest that in your knowledge. That's the only thing. Because when you start growing, when you start learning, when you know more, when you have more ideas, you can make more money. Diba? So you can make a lot of money because knowledge, you just have to spend that once and it's there forever. It's there for life. How many of you would agree, by the way? Type number 3 in the chat if you agree. Okay, so I want to make my long story short now. Eventually, I earned my first million selling other people's products. And what I did, I didn't even have my own product. I just mastered the skill of what you call marketing online, selling online. And that's how I earned my first million. And from there, I started sharing it to other people. I even started helping business owners, helping entrepreneurs. Because after I earned my first million, people came up to me, sabi nila, Fibo, how were you able to earn your first million fast? No? And my friends were shocked. Kasi sanay sila na I keep on selling to them. Pero for the first time ever, I made money. I earned my first million without ever selling to them. And they didn't even know that I earned my first million. They just knew that like after a few months. Right? And sabi nila, Fibo, how are you able to do this? Sabi ko, I know how to market. I know how to advertise online. Sabi nila, Fibo, is it okay? Can you help us advertise our business? And sabi ko, okay, we'll see. Let me check. And eventually, I started helping business owners and entrepreneurs. Case in point, actually, I'm going to share this case study to you in a few minutes. This is Black Scoop Iloilo from Iloilo, and I help a lot of businesses. But later on, I'm going to skip this for a moment because I'm going to share that specific case study and how I did it. By the way, how many of you would want to know exactly how I was able to acquire unlimited prospects and customers for business owners? Let me know by typing number 7 in the chat if you'd want to know exactly how I did it. Okay, wonderful. So I'm going to share that to you in a few minutes. By the way, how many of you are willing to stay until the end? And how many of you are willing to commit so that you're going to learn and you're also going to implement and take action after this training? How many of you are willing to take action? How many of you are willing to stay and take action at the end of our training? Can you type number 9 in the chat? Okay, we'll see. We'll see. So I actually traveled around the country because I realized that one of my passion is actually speaking and inspiring people and teaching, etc. So I actually traveled around the country helping entrepreneurs, helping business owners, salespeople acquire leads, automate their business, and be able to get awareness online. And that's what I'm going to do in the next few minutes. By the way, before we continue, is it okay if I can ask one quick favor? Is that okay? Can you type yes if that's okay? So here's my quick favor. We know that there's no such thing as overnight success. That real success happens when somebody is holding you by the hand, like teaching you exactly and parang giving you the entire blueprint and and map and guidance, right? So the thing is this, is it okay if I'm gonna give you amazing value, amazing content, amazing knowledge, and by the end of our training, I'm gonna offer you a program that could support you, help you implement everything that we have discussed, you know, in our training. Is that okay, you guys? Maybe in the last 10 minutes of our presentation. Is that okay? Can you type number 3 in the chat if that's okay? Again, I'm gonna give you amazing value, and only if I give you amazing content, I'm gonna offer a program that could help you implement, support you after our entire training. Okay, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, so here's what you're gonna discover in our training. So let's take it step by step, one by one. Okay, so first lesson, how to eliminate your competition and get people to buy from you without lowering your prices. Okay, so now, a lot of people, they misunderstand what you call the difference between a product and an offer. So, Fibo, what's the difference? Diba, pares lang yan? Product and the offer, okay? So, I have an example for you. I have this phone, okay? And this phone, let's say I'm gonna pick some participants in here. Let's say Delia, okay? So, Delia is selling this phone for, let's say, 50,000. Okay, and John is selling the same phone for 40,000. Who are you gonna buy it from? Is it Delia or John? Let me know in the chat. Type it in chat. Okay, John, kasi bakit? Mas mura, di ba? Let's say Abby is gonna sell the same phone for 30,000. Who are you gonna buy it from? John or Abby? Okay, Abby, kasi bakit? Mas mura, di ba? How about Ace? Ace is selling it for 20,000. Who are you gonna buy it from? Abby or Ace? Okay? Ace na ulit kasi mas mura. Okay? What if I told you that that's what everybody else is doing? They think that the only way for them to win is to actually lower their prices. Diba? The disadvantage is that if you're an entrepreneur, you're still getting started, you're starting out, wala ka pang masyadong customers, you're gonna get wiped out. Kakainin ka sa malalaking negosyo. Kasi they're the only ones who can be the lowest price. Now, what if I told you that doing that way is the fastest way to get out of business, right? Because the only way is to lose for how many years, right? Now, that is what you call a product. Can you type the word product in the chat, please? Just want to make sure if you're listening. Okay, wonderful, great, awesome. So now that is what you call a product. Now, what if I told you that that is not the only way for you to be able to grow your business? It's not lowering your prices. What if I told you that by increasing your price, you can actually get more customers? Okay, here's the thing. How many of you would want to increase your prices to become the most expensive and you will get majority of your customers? How many of you would want that? Type number 5 in the chat if you would want that. Okay, great. So, what if, okay, I'm gonna sell this phone for, sabihin natin, 500,000 pesos. Okay, who's gonna buy this phone? Let me know. How many of you would want to buy this phone for 500,000? 500,000 pesos. Let me know in the chat. Okay, type yes if you want to buy it. No, if you don't want to buy it, let me know. Oh, I can see a lot of no's. Hold on, medyo nag-lag yung chat. All right, I see a lot of no. Why? Because it's too expensive. However, in the next few minutes, in the next 2 minutes, I am gonna let you buy this phone for 500,000 pesos. Okay, how many of you would want me to show you? Now, I'm not gonna do like NLP or some sales tactics. What I'm gonna do is convert this phone from a product to an offer. Okay, here's how I'm gonna do it. Now, of course, the first thing, this is an iPhone 7, and I still have that. It's an old phone, and it was dropped like over 100 times already. However, together with this phone, what if I told you that it has an app called Viber? And in that Viber access, when you get this phone, okay, when you get this phone, you're also gonna get my Viber number. Okay, what happens is actually people pay me $2,000 an hour for my consultation. However, together with this phone, what if you can get my Viber access wherein you can actually reach out to me? By the way, Viber is like a like parang siyang messenger, you can contact me. It's a messenger app, okay? What if you together with this phone, you can reach out to me anywhere, anytime. If you have problems with your business, if you need advice, if you need me to check your ads, if you need me to check your online marketing strategies, if you want consultation for me. Now, what if together with this phone, you're also gonna get like lifetime Viber access to me? So that means if you have any problems, I'm just a phone call away. Okay, and that's the second thing you're gonna get. The third thing is, what if I told you that I've been purchasing a lot of ebooks and courses, and the reason why I store it in my phone, and I do store it in my phone, it's because I travel a lot. Okay, so last January, I was able to attend a conference in the United States. It's called Funnel Hacking Live. It's from ClickFunnels, and I traveled 32 hours to that flight. And of course, what I do is I download all the courses here so that while I'm on flight, when I'm traveling, I can just listen to it. Okay. What if I told you that together with this phone, you will have access to all the books and courses that I've bought, in how many years? And that's what you're gonna get together with this phone. And some courses I paid $1,000, $5,000, up to $10,000. That's about 500,000 pesos for just one course, right? And all of the contents is in here, right? And that's the third thing you're gonna get. The fourth thing you're gonna get, what if I told you that for every seminar that I go, I went to the seminar of Robert Kiyosaki, I went to the seminar of Prince EA, Tony Robbins, T. Harv Eker, all the public figures and authors and stuff. What if I told you that I actually take down notes, right? And together with this phone, you're gonna get all the seminar notes I have. And imagine, I have seminars that I paid 350,000, 1.5 million to be able to attend that seminar, not including the flights and the hotels and stuff, right? And together with my phone, you're also gonna get all my seminar notes. And lastly, what if I told you that together with this phone, you're gonna get all the contact numbers I have, right? I've met a lot of public figures, even billionaires and millionaires, and I got a lot of advices from them. But what if I told you that I also have their phone number? Right. So if you're somebody who's looking for an investor, you're somebody who's looking for a business partner, you're somebody who's looking for a mentor, what if I tell you that if you have this phone, all of them are just one phone call away. And all you have to do is call them and tell them that I referred you. Okay, because most probably they also have my phone number. So again, here's what you're gonna get. You're gonna get my old iPhone 7, my Viber access. You can contact me anytime if you want any advice. You have also access to all the books and courses that I purchased in the past. You have also access to the seminar notes that I paid multi-millions to be able to attend these seminars. And also you're going to get my entire contact information, contact lists, so that my network will also be your network. Here's my question. How much are you willing to pay for my phone right now? Let me know in the chat. How much are you willing to pay for my phone right now? See nga, how much are you willing to pay? Put a number. Okay, Maria says 1 million. Nam says 250,000. Wilfredo says 100,000. Christian says 200,000. Tony says 100,000. 1 million. 2 million. So let's do like a real bidding here. Let me see. So we have a 2 million, the highest. Is there anyone who would bid more than 2 million? Right? So we have like 5 million from Amor. So okay, here's the thing. Imagine, while everybody is selling this phone for 20,000, 10,000, I could actually sell this phone for 5 million pesos. Isn't that crazy? That is what you call smart marketing. Now, did I do like, did I like do hocus pocus and all this crazy, like a dancing monkey? No. What did I do? All I did was convert my phone from a product to an offer. Does that make sense? Product to an offer. Now, how did I do this? Okay. Can you type how in the chat? If you want to know how I did it, okay, I'm actually going to teach it to you. Okay. Now, here's what I did, right? Instead of lowering the price, listen to this. I increased the value of the offer. I increase the value. There's actually two ways for you to win. in business. You lower your price or you increase the value. Here's the good news. How I increase the value is it doesn't cost me any money. Does it cost me money to give you my contact number? Yes or no? No. Does it cost me money to give you my seminar notes? Yes or no? No. Does it cost me money to give you, all the books and courses I have in this phone to give it to you? Most probably no, right? These are what you call digital products. These are what you call digital products. Now, if you notice, I was able to increase the value of my product or offer without, listen to this, without increasing the cost, right? And digital products are one of the best ways to be able to increase the value of your offer without increasing the cost. And you can use this even if you're in network marketing, you're selling physical products, you're selling insurance, you're selling real estate. And I've done that in the past. I've done that to my students as well. Okay, are you getting this so far? Now, of course, just like where everybody is, we all started with the agricultural age. The only way for you to win is to keep on farming. And eventually we transition to the industrial age, wherein the only way for us to win is to be able to manufacture more. But now, it's not about working hard. It's about working smart. Okay? And that's what differentiates us. However, the reason why 99% of people are stuck or 99% of people got affected by this crazy time, it's because their mindset are still in the industrial age. Right now, I want you to shift to what you call the information age. And that's what we're doing right now. Actually, in my business, what I have this what you call digital products. And ako, even if I'm not like in other niches yet, I'm sure in the future, I might be doing some business with other types of business, right? So what I did is I actually prepared mga ready-made digital products so that maybe in the future, I could use that to grow my business or grow other people's business, right? And that's what you should be doing as well. How can you use digital products for you to increase the value of your offer, your product or service? Does that make sense? Okay. Now, how can this help you? Okay. First of all, it eliminates your competition. Because what happens is this. When everybody is becoming the lowest price, you're becoming the most expensive, but you're increasing your value, right? And people will buy from you. Because most probably there are like 1,000 other phones, but why will you buy the phone from me? Simple. Your offer seems cheaper, right? Even if I sell it for like 500,000, people even want to buy it for like 5-10 million. So now it seems cheaper because I added more value to it by adding what you call digital products, and you can charge higher as well. And this is how this can help you. Okay. Now, let me know in the chat if you're learning so far. Can you type number 1 in the chat if you're learning? Are you getting this? Okay, wonderful. Now, this is the first lesson, and that's what we will be doing, okay? Instead of us selling just our products, we want to increase the what you call perceived value of our product so that we eliminate our competition, and we do not do that by lowering our prices, which brings us. Now, once we have this already, we have what you call an irresistible offer, okay? What's the word? Irresistible offer. That means we have an offer that our market wants. They're willing to travel 10 miles to be able to get your product or service. And once we have that, the next thing that we're going to do, the next phase is to sell that product or service that we have. But we're going to do that by finally eliminating rejection and convert your prospects into paying customers without ever talking to them. How many of you are currently selling your products and services right now, but the problem is you still have to talk to your customers? Let me know by typing number 9 in the chat. If you're somebody that for you to sell your product or service, you need to talk to your customers. Okay. How many of you would agree that if we can actually sell to our customers without ever talking to them, that would totally change our business? Type number 2 if you would want that. Okay, man, now this is amazing. All right, now giving you a backstory on this is last year I was able to attend Ben June's mastermind. Again, it cost $30,000, and we had to travel 2 times a year. And what happened was we had a coaching call, and I was here at the back, And he has this different tinatawag nila na sales funnel, right? What's that sales funnel? It's a sales process, okay? It's an automated sales process, kumbaga. Sales funnel, sales process, it's the same. And what he did was he documented all the sales process of other businesses. And sabi ko, Peng, is it okay if, like, can you give me a copy of that? Sabi niya, no. Sabi ko, I'm willing to pay like 100,000 pesos. Is it okay? Sabi niya, no. So what I did was I went back home and I did my own research and I built my own portfolio. So I call this my personal funnel hacking swipe file. So what's this? So funnel hacking is like you're observing what other people are doing, and like I'm hacking or observing and I'm documenting all the sales funnel or all the sales process that they're doing. So maybe you know these guys. I have the sales process. If you could see, these are the sales process, by the way, of Robert Kiyosaki, Peng June, Dan Locke, Ty Lopez, Frank Kern, Billie Jean, Ryan Dice, Anik Singal, Dean Graziosi, Russell Brunson, Brendan Burchard, and many more. So I have all their sales process here. So what I did is I documented them so that I can observe ano yung mga similarities nila and also implement this into my business. And here's what I discovered. Okay, here's what I figured out. And that brings us to step number 2, which is we have to build our sales funnel or sales process. What this means is instead of us selling to them in person, selling our product and services in person, what if we can create an automated sales process? Okay? Can you type the word automated in the chat, please? Automated sales process so that it sells for you even if you're asleep, even if you're on vacation. How many of you would want that, right? Now, first of all, you're going to say, okay, what I'm going to do, and this is the mistake of most people. Okay, what I'm going to do, Fibo, is I'm going to build a website. Okay? The thing is this. I'm going to tell you that websites are dead. Most probably, if you have a business owner, you have a programmer, a coder, or somebody else, wait, kailangan mo ng website. The answer is, oh my gosh, that's like 20 years ago, right? Websites work, no, not 20 years, but 10 years ago. Websites worked 10 years ago. But right now, if you're going to build a website, I'm 100% sure you're going to go broke. You're going to spend like 50,000, 100,000. I have a friend who spent like 100,000 building this website. And then what happened is after 1 year, sabi niya, Fibo, I built this website and it's not working. I have no prospects. Sabi na, mag-ilan yung sales mo? Sabi niya, 0. And sabi ko, do you know why? Because you build a website. You should not build a website. You should build what you call a sales funnel or a sales process. Okay, so what's the difference? Ano yung website sales process? Ano yung difference? Now, a website kind of looks like this. It is like home, about us, gallery, contact us, etc., and something like this, right? How many of you have seen websites like this? Can you type number 5 in the chat if you've seen, some websites just like this? Now, the thing is, these are what they call brochures. They're made just to give to people. It's not made for you to set, for you to convert somebody. Okay. Now, ano yung sales process or sales funnel? A sales funnel looks like this. Okay. It looks like this. No, I don't have. Okay, I missed out some examples, but if you could see, yung differences is number 1, there are a lot of buttons. Okay. If you can see, this is a website. In here, it has only one button. Is that crazy? Now, later on, I'll be giving you some examples, but since due to our limited time, I'm going to go ahead and discuss sales funnels straight away. Okay? So to give you an analogy, a website is kind of like hiring 1,000 people and letting those 1,000 people giving out 1,000 flyers and hoping, the word is hoping, 1% of those will buy. That's a website, right? However, a sales funnel or a sales process is kind of like hiring the best of the best sales agent, letting that sales agent talk to each one of your customers and closing them one by one without you being physically there. That is the difference between a sales funnel. Now, here's the thing. Is it okay if I can show you exactly how you can be able to build your own sales funnel or sales process so that you can sell your product and services without you being actually there? Let me know by typing number 3 in the chat. If you're not interested, it's okay. We can just move on. Okay, great. So this entire screen is going to be our sales process. So I'm gonna make this as simple as possible. Okay. By the way, before anything else, just want to make sure that you don't have to be a programmer or a coder or a designer or somebody who's techie to be able to build this sales process, right? Because I was able to. A lot of people are shocked, by the way. Sabi kasi nila na, "Oy, Fibo, galing mo mag-online. Baka techie ka, no?" Sabi ko, the reason why I'm successful is because I'm not techie. Okay? Because if I was techie, I might be a programmer, designer, coder. Why? What makes people okay, before I go on this, let me just discuss this real quick because I know this is the mistake of most people. They think they should need to be techie to be able to succeed online. I tell you that when you become techie, there's a very high chance you're not going to succeed online. Why? Because you are going to focus in what you call tech. Now, what makes me different? It's because I don't focus on tech. I focus on marketing. Can you type the words marketing in the chat, please? I focus on what they call marketing. Now, thing is this, anong difference? Tech is I'm the one like designing and coding and doing all these things. Marketing is I'm the one building this process so that it sells. Does that make sense? Now, the advantage is this. Marketing, that's why it's called online marketing. Hindi online technical coding or something else. Does that make sense? How many of you would agree that marketing is actually a trainable and learnable skill? Ibig sabihin, kaya siyang matutunan. You don't have to be inborn. Can you type yes in the chat if you agree with that? If you agree that marketing is a learnable and trainable skill, kaya siyang matutunan. Yes? So, the thing is this. I'm not here gonna teach you like how to code. I'm here teaching you how to market. Does that make sense? Okay. So, first is visitors. Of course, this is like people on Facebook, visiting your site, etc. And the visitors, okay, will go to your capture page. Now, what is a capture page? A capture page is a one-page site. And the goal of this is just to capture the contact information of your prospects. Now imagine in a website, when you go there, you click all over and then you don't convert them. However, here, there's only one and only one purpose. It's to capture the contact information of your prospect. How many of you, by the way, landed on my site and the first thing that I did was capture your contact information? Can you type me in the chat if you notice that? Now, when you landed on my site, the first thing that I did was capture your contact information, right? So why is this the case? Why do we have to capture their contact information first before anything else, before selling, before doing all these things? It is because, why? 80%, what's the word? 80% of our buyers buy from the 5th to the 12th follow-up. 5th to 12th. 80% of our buyers. The thing is this, how many of you have a lot of leads, a lot of prospects, and you receive like 90% no's? However, you don't even follow up on them anymore. Can you type number 1 in the chat if you have like contact info and buyers and you don't even follow up on them anymore? Okay, I totally understand because that's what happened to me before. I did not follow up on them. And the reason why we do not follow up on them, kasi nakakapagod, right? What if I told you that instead of you doing manual follow-up, you could actually automate your follow-up system? How many of you would want that? Type number 3 in the chat. If you want that, if you want to automate your follow-up system, I'm going to share that with you in a few minutes, right? So again, what we do here is we capture their contact information and then so that we can follow up on them later on, okay? So, sabi nga ng mentor ko, no, na follow up until they buy or until they die. So now, the advantage here is you don't have to look for new people. You just have to capture them and then keep on following up. Now, when you capture their contact information, by the way, here's how a capture page looks like, okay? This is a free training that I did, and then all you have to do is click the button. I'm going to get your first name and email address. Okay? Another would be, this is a free blueprint that I gave out. When you click that button, all you have to do is capture your first name and your email address. Okay? So yun. This is a seminar that I did. When you click the button, all I did was capture your full name, email, mobile number, etc. Those are some examples ng mga capture page. Okay? So when we capture a person's contact information, we actually get what you call their email address. Okay? So now, anong mangyayari doon? What we can do is we can actually create an automated follow-up sequence. Okay? So this is how it works, no? So I have this. If you can see, this is day 1, this is day 2, this is day 3, etc. So what that means is day 1, I can set it up. Day 2, I can set it up. Day 3, I can even set it up for 1 year. What that means, if I capture a person's contact information, my system will sell for the next 1 year, even if I'm not there. Isn't that crazy? So naka-schedule na siya ahead of time, right? And follow-up is automated. Now, that is the first way to automate. I mean to follow up. You can follow up through email. But the second way is you can also follow up through Messenger. By the way, before anything else, how many of you received an email from me? I sent a follow-up, email and received that email from me. Can you type number 5 in the chat? Just want to make sure if you're receiving my emails. Okay, see a lot of 5s. The second way is actually you can follow up via Messenger. How many of you received a Messenger follow-up from me as well? Can you type number 7 in the chat if you received a Messenger follow-up? Oh, I see a lot of 7s. Okay, so technically, guys, I'm actually doing what I'm teaching you, right? It's just that this is like the more in-depth way of how I do things. So some examples would be, anyways, you see how I did the follow-up, right? I want to share with you a case study of one of the businesses that I helped advertise, and this is Black Scoop Iloilo City, okay? And do you know what happened, right? So after, if you could see, there's like 3,300 comments and 333 shares here. In the first day of their opening, this is what happened. First day. How many of you would want to have your business, instead of you, like, looking for, because I see a lot of restaurants, sir, dine ka dito. Instead of you, like, going to people, literally, like, SM is gonna get mad because you have too much customers. How many of you would want to experience something like that? Type number 7 in the chat. How many of you have a traditional business, by the way? Can you type number 5? If you have a traditional business. So this works for traditional business. Okay, if you have a store, if you're selling some sort of products, because I always receive that. They always ask me, Fibo, will this work for my business? So my first question is, does your business need customers? Okay, let me ask you right now. Does your business need customers? Can you type yes if yes, and then no if you don't need customers? Most probably if you said no, this is not for you. Okay, but if you need customers, this is for you. Are you listening? Okay, all right. So what happened is this, okay? By the way, they made almost 100,000 in sales in one day in this store. Do you know how much I spent in ads? Do you know how much I spent? Ask me how much. Ask me how much. Okay. I don't know if you can hear me, but I'm gonna whisper. I spent 1,000 pesos. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? I spent 1,000 pesos. 1,000 pesos in advertising. Is that crazy? Right? Disclaimer, I know what I'm doing. That's why I can do this, right? However, if you're getting started and you don't know what I know, most probably you're not going to get the same results. But don't worry, I'm going to discuss more about Facebook ads later on. Okay, so you have to listen. You You have to stay in a few minutes. I'm going to discuss about Facebook ads. But anyways, what happened is this. I'm going to show you. This is my $1 million secret. Anyways, let me just show this to you. So what happened is this. I told them, buy one, take one free. Type free to claim your free coupon. So what everybody did is they typed free. If you could see, there's like 3,300 people who type free. Free. So the thing is this. What I did was, when they type free, what happens is their Facebook account and my Facebook page automatically connects. Listen to this. When people comment in my post, your Facebook account and my Facebook page automatically connects. And just by commenting, I've automatically captured your contact information. Okay. And what happens is, if you can see here, I have like 2,523 subscribers. That means I spent 1,000 pesos to get 2,523. Let me, 1,000 pesos divided by 2,000. That's about, I spent 39 cents to be able to get one customer. How many of you would want to have something like that? Type number 5 in the chat if you would want to spend like 39 centavos to get like one customer, right? But the good news is this. Good news is this. What if I told you that those 2,500 people, they're not just going to buy once. They're going to buy again and again and again and again and again for life. Because ang nangyayari is I follow the same process. I run ads, and the mistake of most people is this. They run ads to sell. No. I run ads to capture a contact information so that I can follow up on them. That means, etong 2,500 is I can follow up on them for life. Does that make sense? So what I do is if I have a promotion, I can just go to my Messenger account. I can write a message for like 5 minutes, click send, and it will automatically be sent to 2,523 people for free. I just have to pay an advertising once, capture their contact information, and follow up on them for life. That is how you print money. Are you learning so far? Can you type number 3 in the chat if you're learning so far? Okay, so that's what happened, right? So the last thing, oh, by the way, in Messenger, you can also set like, just like email, like automated follow-up sequence as well, right? So like, day 1, send this, day 2, send this, day 3, send this, etc. So the last thing is I sold products. Now, here's my question. When I marketed online, when did I sell? Did I sell my products first or last? Let me know in the chat. Did I sell my products first or last? Okay, I sold them last, right? That's the number 1 mistake for most people. They run Facebook ads, buy my product now, buy now, special discount, 50% off, whatever. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work, right? I've spent over 10 million in advertising and built an 8-figure a year business. And I know what I'm doing, right? Now, how can this help you? Number 1, it eliminates rejection forever. Because here's the thing. How many of you would agree that if you have this capture page to capture a contact information, how many of you would agree that you won't get hurt? Not everybody will give their contact information, but in this entire sales process, you're not actually involved physically. Yes? So it eliminates rejection forever. You don't have to do any prospecting. No more waiting and getting Indian. So I don't know what other term is that, but Meron kasing, yung when I was doing networking, may upline, ginagawa namin pag hindi sumisupot yung prospect namin, no? Woo! Si Big B nun, Indian. Na, sabi, 5 p.m. daw darating. Tapos 5 p.m. na. Nung tinawag, hindi makontak. Blinak ako. Walang hiya. Anyways, leverage income. Because since now in this sales process, you can accommodate 1,000 people all at the same time. In fact, I was able to send follow-up messages to 100,000 people all at the same time without even a single sweat, right? And no more one-on-one presentation, and you're gonna follow the bawal lumabas policy. That's what we should all be doing, right? Bawal lumabas. Anyways, so that is the second lesson, is how to finally eliminate rejection. For you to do that is you should create what you call a sales process so that it sells for you. You can convert a cold prospect so it becomes a buyer. Okay? Are you getting this so far? Can you type yes in the chat if you're getting this? Yeah, I can see a lot of yeses. Now, to review what we discussed in lesson number 1, we created an irresistible offer na hindi tayo, we're not gonna lower our prices, diba? We increase our what? Our value. Now that once we have this offer, meron tayong produkto na irresistible, the lesson number 2 is mag-create tayo ng sales process. Are you getting this so far? Create tayo ng sales process so that yung magbibenta sa offer natin, hindi na tayo. Okay? Yung computer na. So, kung sasabihin ng prospect, ayaw, no, yung computer na nire-reject, hindi tayo. Right? Once we have the sales process, the next thing that we need is we need to acquire as much prospects or leads. Okay? Unlimited na. Kasi we can accommodate 10,000, 100,000 people all at the same time. Okay? So this brings us to our third lesson, my secret strategy to find and attract ready-to-buy clients even before they see my presentation. By the way, in this part, how many of you experience sobrang ganda ng offer, sobrang ganda ng presentation mo, but the nangyari is, pagkatapos ng presentation mo, what people say is, wala akong pera. O, ganda ng product mo, ganda ng presentation mo, wala akong pera eh. How many of you experienced something like that? Can you type number 6 in the chat? Marami akong, tawag doon? Marami akong mga kasama or, I don't know how do you call that in Tagalog, but kumbaga, you also experience the same experience that I have, because technically that's what happened to me years ago. That's the worst experience. Imagine, in-invite ko yung kaibigan ko, gumastos ako, ako pa nagbayad sa taxi, sa kape, sa lahat-lahat, tapos pagkatapos nag-present, walang pera. However, what if I told you that instead of you approaching them, sila na yung lalapit sa atin? That is what you call attraction marketing. Can you type it in the chat, please? Attract. Okay? Ibig sabihin, instead of tayo lumalapit, yung goal natin, sila yung lumalapit. Ito yung malupit. Instead, yung sila lumalapit, but we want to make sure that may pera sila. How many of you would want to know how to do that? Na nag-ads ka, tapos sure ka na may pera sila. Type number 1 if you want to know how to do that. Okay, great. So I want to tell you that I have like sold out seminars and I have a lot of people asking me, how is that possible? If you could see my seminars, palaging puno yan. And hindi namin sinasadya minsan kasi minsan hindi namin namalayan na nag-over na pala yung participants. And every seminar that I have, or not just seminar, but also the products I sell. But in my seminar, since ito yung topic natin, meron palagi nakatayo kasi walang upuan, right? How they do that? Okay? It's because I have a secret, okay? But not just Facebook ads, but Facebook ads the Fibo way. My way. Guys, what I'm gonna teach you right now is not something that I read a book or got a YouTube video and then just taught you about this. No. I spent 8 figures in advertising. I have a lot of failures. I have a lot of mistakes. And what I'm sharing with you are things that are working in my business right now. Okay. Are you ready? Can you type number 2 if you're ready? Okay, great. So, since Facebook ads is a very, very long topic and it's going to take us like 100 hours to discuss that, I'm just going to explain to you muna why most ads are not working. Okay. By the way, how many of you have not tried running ads before, but you want to try to run ads? Can you type number 5 in the chat? If wala ka pa experience sa ads or Facebook ads, but you want to try doing Facebook ads. Okay. So if that is you, I want you to listen. Listen to this training. Why? Because if you start doing ads the wrong way, I tell you, you're going to lose money. Okay. So listen to this. But how many of you guys tried to run ads pero hindi na work? Type number 6. You tried running ads, hindi nag-work. Okay. A lot of 6. How many of you tried to run ads and nag-work siya konti? After that, hindi na nag-work. Parang di ka na profitable. Type number 7. Dati profitable siya, ngayon hindi na. Okay, a lot of 7. How many of you tried to run ads? However, you only get, you're profitable, pero sobrang liit lang return mo. Type number 8 in the chat if that's you. Okay, we have a lot of 8s as well. How many of you tried to run ads and you're profitable, but you want to know more strategies so you can increase your profit as well? Type number 9 in the chat. So any one of you type any number, you have to listen to this. Okay, here are the 3 reasons why your ads are not working. So first is you have the wrong objective. Okay, meron kasi tinatawag na 3 elements sa ad. It's what you call campaign, ad set, ad, but this is beyond of this video. But first is wrong objective. Ito kasi karamihan ng mga tao na ginagawa. When they run ads, they go to their Facebook page, they click this blue button that says boost post. Nangyari, malamang lugi talaga. Do you know why? When you click boost post kasi, it is optimized for what you call engagement. Okay? Ano ibig sabihin ng engagements? Ibig sabihin nun, likes, comments, and shares. So, kaya pala, when you try to run ads, marami kang likes, marami kang comments, marami kang shares, pero walang bumibili. Kasi, you're doing boost post marketing. Okay? What you should be doing, kasi I'm sure some of you, and even most of you, you run ads hindi para sumikat. Run ads para kumita. Diba? So don't click boost post. Okay? What you do is, of course, this is like business.facebook.com. This is like the back end of Facebook. And this is what most people don't know. Is you click what you call conversions. Okay? Ito kasi yung default engagement. You click conversions. Ibig sabihin nito, you're telling Facebook, guys, Facebook wants you to make money. Kasi when you make money, you're gonna spend more in advertising. Facebook makes more money, right? The problem is this. Facebook doesn't know anong gusto mo. So, ibigay mo yung gusto mo. You tell Facebook what you want. Facebook, I want conversions. In short, I want sales. Okay? Conversions is equal to sales. Okay? So you tell Facebook, I want conversions. I want sales. So when you click that, Facebook is gonna give you more sales. When you click engagement, Facebook is gonna give you more likes kasi sabi mo yun yung gusto mo eh, diba? So you click conversions para you get more sales. Does that make sense? So that's the first reason. Okay. So this is a friend of mine, and he actually enrolled in my program, and it's an honor kasi I actually enrolled in his program, and then he also enrolled in my program. Anyways, sabi niya, I just want to say thank you for introducing ManyChat and the proper way to run ads in Facebook. After we run the program, after 3 hours during the webinar, we made more than 500,000 pesos in sales. Imagine, 3 oras, 500,000. What he was doing kasi before is when he was marketing his products, he was doing boost posts. Sabi ko, just do conversions. And you know what happened? Boom, lumipad. Just that. Diba? Konting shift lang, right? So listen to what I'm saying because I'm teaching you based on experience and based on results. The second is the targeting. Karamihan ng mistakes ng mga tao ulit, targeting. Okay, ano to? Ito, this is what they do. No? When they do targeting, they do what you call the interest-based targeting. They target health or Bo Sanchez or business or glutathione or whatever ang ilalagay mo dun na targeting, right? Now, if you're somebody na wala ka pang customers, is you do this first. Okay, you don't have any customers yet. How many of you doesn't have customers yet? Can you type number 1 in the chat? Okay, if you don't have customers yet, you do this, interest-based targeting. However, if you have existing customers already, how many of you have existing customers now? Can you type number 3 in the chat if you have existing customers already? Okay, a lot of you have existing customers. So you should not be doing this. Okay? Ano yung gagawin mo? You do what you call look-alike targeting. Ano ibig sabihin look-alike? Ano yung Tagalog ng look-alike? Kamukha. Right? So, what you do is meron kang buyers. Diba? Meron kang buyers. And then gagawin mo is you're gonna get the contact information of your buyers. It can be as simple as email address. So you have like 10 buyers, for example. You get their email address. You upload that on Facebook. So i-upload mo yung email address ni Facebook. Tapos gagawin ni Facebook, i-observe niya. Facebook is gonna observe kasi yung 10 buyers mo, merong similarities yun. So sasabihin mo ni Facebook, yung gusto ko i-target are people na kamukha sa buyers ko. Gusto ko i-target are people who are most likely to buy my product. So now, ang nangyayari, yung buyers mo kasi, dalawa yan. Willing and able. Yun yung dalawang requirements. Ibig sabihin, gusto, tapos may kaya. Karamihan ng tao, they sell to people who are gusto, pero walang kaya. So that means walang pera. Right? Don't sell your products to broke people because you're just gonna waste money and time. Okay? Sell to people who are willing and able to buy your product. So what that means is upload that on Facebook and tell Facebook, eto yung mga tao ko, mga previous customers ko na gusto tapos may pera. I want you to look for people who are similar. So gagawin ni Facebook is he's gonna create what you call look-alike. Tapos hahanapin niya yung kamukha ng mga existing buyers mo. Now, when you're selling your product or service, before you actually do a presentation or do some selling, there are the people na willing and able na bibili yung product and service mo. Does that make sense? Okay. That is the last. That's the second thing, targeting. The last is your creative. Okay. This is your ads. This is your, this is your ads. Okay. So, for example, itong ad na to. I have a student who was a very big company and he enrolled in my program. And after the program, he said, okay, Fibo, I'm gonna create a Facebook ad na. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hire like professional videographers and actors and all of these things. Sabi ko, no, you don't get it. When you do Facebook ads, yung video ad mo or yung image ad mo should be shot using your phone. Not using a DSLR or whatever. Just your phone. Even up to now, I shoot 99% of my ads using my phone. Almost 100. Because the more it looks like an ad, the more people don't like to click it. When you shoot kasi with a professional camera, with a professional background and all these light things, it looks like an ad and people have what you call an ad blindness. Parang nabubulag sila pag nakita mo yung ad and they automatically skip it without even clicking it. However, when it's just shot by your cell phone, it looks like a post sa friend mo. Right? So, yung lesson learned nito is your ad should not look like an ad. Are you getting this so far? Can you type yes in the chat if you're getting this? Okay. Again, objective. Don't click boost post. Kailangan conversions. Targeting. Use what you call look-alike targeting. Third is your ad should not look like an ad. And I want to share with you some of the ads that we've run just to prove to you that what I'm teaching you works, okay? So this ad, we spent 107,000 pesos in this ad, okay? And this is what it made, 1.3 million in 30 days. Isn't that crazy? So 13 times yung return, right? Imagine that. This ad, we made 2.1 million in 17 days. This ad, we made 1.6 million in 12 days, okay? The reason I'm sharing you those results, or even those, we spent like 100,000 in ads, and then we made 1.3 million back. I don't want you to treat Facebook ads as an expense, but as a what? Investment. Because here's my question, okay? Here's my question. Let's say you're gonna spend 100 pesos in advertising on Monday, and then on Tuesday, it will become 200 pesos. How many 100 pesos are you gonna invest in Facebook or pay Facebook? Let me know in the chat. So on Monday, maging 100, for example, you have 100, and then on Tuesday, it becomes 200. How much are you gonna spend on advertising on Monday? Let me know. Give me a number below. Okay? Give me a number below. Let's say you spend 100 pesos, and then the following day, it becomes 200, okay, in sales, for example. How much are you gonna spend in advertising? Okay, I see like 5,500. Guys, you're not getting this. Okay, I'm not gonna proceed until you get my point. Guys, the following day, nag-double yung money mo. How much are you gonna spend in advertising? I think Gary Gorgia is getting this. Erwin is getting this, okay? And some 99 people don't get it. Edwina is getting this. Again, if we're gonna spend 100 on Monday and it becomes 200, how much are you gonna spend in ads? So Alice Amorso is getting this, okay? Aji is getting this. So the answer is as much as you can. Guys, if I spend 100 on Monday, magiging 200 siya. Ang mangyari doon, if I spend 1 million, the following day, magiging 2 million siya. If I spend 100 million, the following day, magiging 200 million siya. Does that make sense? So now, you don't have a budget. You don't have an advertising budget. We are not Coca-Cola or ano ba yung mga malalaking kumpanya na meron silang advertising budget. Tayo, advertising is an investment and not an expense. Are you getting this so far? So now, yung goal natin when we run ads is to stay profitable from day number 1. Okay? So technically, if that's the case, again, I wanna make sure that you're getting this. You spend 100 on Monday. On Tuesday, you make 200 back. How much are you gonna spend on Monday? Put a number below. Just want to make sure if you're getting this, because I see a lot of people not understanding. To make things simpler, guys, mag-double yung pera mo bukas. Okay? Magkano ba i-invest mo ni ads ngayon? Mag-double yung pera mo bukas, and then sabihin natin isang beses na ito mangyayari. So Erwin is getting this, VIP Elfriend is getting this, Kenneth is getting this, Dennis is getting this, all of my money as much as I could, no more budget. Guys, wala nang budget. Kung pwede nga, mangutang ka ng 1 milyon, di ba? Or 10 milyon. Because that is what we should be doing. Okay? Are you getting this so far? Hopefully you're getting this. I don't have to explain this like 1,000 times. This is the number one reason why what separates me from other people. Because I understand that advertising is not an expense, but it is an investment. Okay? So, now what's after that? What's next? It's technically growing your business, right? So this is what I did before. Eventually, I have a team, I have an office. And when I started to grow my business, I started to hire and all of those things. And I became crazy. Okay, but what made me who I am today, it's because I have this process and checklist in place, right? For example, in this case, I have like, okay, let me just give you, okay, I'll do this fast. So when I started to grow my business, ang nangyari kasi is I started to hire more people, and this is for even if you're a solopreneur, okay? Because how many of you would agree that 90% of what you do every day is repetitive in tasks? Okay, type number 1 in the chat. If 90% ng ginagawa mo araw-araw repetitive, if you're a solo entrepreneur, even if you have a team, how many of you, by the way, have a team, you have an employee or something like that? Can you type number 3 in the chat? If you have a team, you have an employee. Okay. How many of you are just by yourself? Ikaw lang mag-isa for now. Can you type number 2 in the chat? If you're only one, you're a solopreneur, ikaw lang mag-isa. Okay. Either if you're a solopreneur or you have a team, this is for you. Do you know why? Because when you're doing things by yourself, you're gonna go crazy. Kasi repetitive lang siya. What if I told you na yung 10 hours of work can be done in just 1 hour? You can only do that if you have a process and checklist in place. Do you agree, guys? Can you type yes in the chat if you agree? Yung 10 hours of work mo can be done in 1 hour if you have a process and checklist in place. Okay? So if you could see here, and I'm showing you this because this is what you should be doing as well. This is the number 1 mistake that I did because I only did this when I have a team already, which is super crazy. But when I was getting started, imagine the time that I would have saved. Diba? This is my Facebook checklist, my YouTube checklist, my sales funnel checklist, event checklist, my more creative or ito yung mga video ads checklist, ito yung marketing checklist. If I click one, imagine na, I don't even have to think about it. I don't even have to worry getting one thing, makalimutan ko yung isang bagay. Because all of these, okay, all of these things, naka-document na siya. How many of you would agree that for you to grow your business, you should have a system, a process, a checklist in place? Can you type number 3 in the chat? Okay, wonderful. And that is the 3rd lesson. And hopefully you've learned a lot from our training. So again, to review, here's what we've discussed. The first is converting your product to an offer by adding what you call digital products. That's what we learned in lesson number 1. Lesson number 2, how do we convert them and eliminate rejections? How do you convert them from prospect to a buyer? It's by creating what you call an automated sales process. In lesson number 3, how do we find and attract ready-to-buy clients? By running Facebook ads and treating Facebook as not as an expense, but as a what? As an investment. Okay, are you getting me so far? Here's my question, guys. How many of you learned a lot from our training? Can you type number 1 in the chat? Come on, be honest. Only if you learned a lot. Okay, type number 1 if you learned a lot from our training. Okay. How many of you would agree that if you implement everything that I've taught you in the past hour of our training, it will change your business and your life? Type number 2, if you think it will change your business and your life if you implement everything that I've taught you. Okay, great. Another question is this, okay? After an hour of our training, you have 2 ways. You have 2 options, okay? First option would be, would you want to do it by yourself, implement everything that I've taught you by yourself, experience the same mistakes and failures I experienced? Or would you want me to hold you by the hand, coach you, guide you, mentor you, give you the map so that you won't have to experience the same mistakes and failures in the past that I experienced? Let me know in the chat. Type number 1 if you want to do it by yourself. Type number 2 if you want me to hold you by the hand and coach you and mentor you. Okay? 2. Okay, say a lot of 2 since you told me. Here's the thing. Is it okay if I can offer you a program that could help you, implement you, support you after this training? Is that okay? Type yes. If yes, if not, I'm just gonna leave this training if you're not interested. Type yes if you want me to show you a program that could help you, support you after this training. Yes. Okay. So guys, I'm gonna do this real quick. Is it okay if I can speak a little bit faster so that I don't waste a lot of your time? Is that okay? Type okay in the chat if that's okay. All right, great. So I want to introduce to you my business growth intensive, and this is a training program that I have to support business owners, entrepreneurs, salespeople bring their business from offline to online. Okay, and technically this is for you if you want to acquire unlimited prospects into your business. You want to convert those prospects into customers without you being physically there. Now, in this program, it consists of a few things. Now, first is my 3-day live event workshop. Okay, so this 3-day live event workshop, by the way, before this coronavirus thing, what we did is we did this in person. Okay, we did this live. However, because of this pandemic, then we have to do this online. The 3-day live event workshop will be this coming October 23, 24, 25. And I want you to pull out your calendar and I want you to take down, remember the dates, please. Because I don't do this often. Okay, I don't do this often. And I don't know when I'll be doing this again. Okay, so our live event dates will be October 23, 24, 25. That's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And don't worry, because if you have some conflict of schedule, we're actually recording the training. So if you can't attend for some other reason, we can give you the recorded training of this. Okay, now who does this work for? Okay, this works for you if you have a traditional business. This works for you if you're in e-commerce. This works for you if you are selling services. Okay, this works for you if you are doing multi-level or multi-level marketing or direct selling. This works for you if you're in insurance. Okay, this works for you if you're in real estate. This works for you if you are selling physical products. This works for you if you're selling franchising. This works for you if you're selling digital products. This works for you if you're doing affiliate marketing. This works for you if you have other business that needs customers. Okay? So guys, here's the thing. Let me know, type number 1 if you think I've covered you in the list. Type number 1. If you think I've covered you in the list. When I say other businesses, what I mean is if you have a gym, you have a salon, you have a pet shop, you have a lot. Basta kung kailangan mo ng customers, yun na yun. Right? If I'm going to mention all businesses, it's going to take us an hour because there's like 1,000 other businesses. But so the point here is if you need customers in your business, then this is for you. Does that make sense? Now, this 3-day live event workshop, most probably if you've attended one of my events, I sell this at a regular price of $99,990. Okay, so this is the regular price of the my live program. However, you're gonna get this for free when you enroll in my business growth intensive. Okay, so again, this is the first thing that you are gonna get. Okay, the next thing is this. So we have this concern, Coach. October pa eh. What will I be doing while waiting? Now the thing is this: you're not gonna get started on October. You're gonna get started right after you enroll, because I'll be giving you a quick start pre-training program. That means when you enroll right away today, what's gonna happen by tomorrow, my team is gonna give you access to this pre-training. It's a members area wherein I'm gonna start teaching you. Okay, you can access it anywhere, anytime at the comfort of your home, and you start implementing right now. Does that make sense? Now, this quick start pre-training program, this is valued at $49,990. However, you are going to get this for free when you enroll in the business growth intensive. Okay, here's what we're going to get again: my 3-day live event workshop, my quick start pre-training program so that you can immediately get started right now. Total value, $139,980. Now, ano po yung kailangan ko? Okay, Coach, sabi mo, di ba kailangan ko ng digital products? How many of you would agree that you need digital products for you to be able to increase the value of your offer? Type number 5 in the chat, right? If you remember this, di ba, you need to package your main offer with regards to package it with digital products. Now, Coach, how do I get digital products? Now, the thing is this: what if I eliminate all your problems by actually giving you ready-made digital products? So that means what I did is I licensed these digital products. These are video courses, these are ebooks. And what I'm gonna do is give you access to all these digital products so that you can use it in your business. Now, this is valued at $29,990. However, I am gonna give this to you for free when you enroll in the business growth intensive. Again, here's what you're gonna get: 3-day live event workshop, quick start pre-training program, ready-made digital products so that you can increase the value of your offer by adding digital products, total value 169,970. Okay, coach, I know I have this digital products. What if wala pa akong sales process? What if wala pa akong sales funnel? Now, the thing is this. How many of you are not techie and you don't know how to create all these things? Now, I'm going to eliminate all your concerns, all your objections or questions in mind. What if instead of you creating your own sales process, okay, what if I'm going to give you my own plug and play automated sales process so that all you have to do is edit the headline, customize it a little bit so that it fits in your specific industry in business. Now, this plug and play automated sales process, by the way, we are selling this as a service. We're building sales processes for people, and we charge 100,000 pesos one time, plus we get 25% of the business. However, what if I'm going to give you all the templates and blueprints to you for free when you get started and enroll in the Business Growth Intensive? Again, here's what we're going to get. 3-day live event workshop, quick start pre-training program, ready-made digital products, plug and play automated sales process, total value 219,960. Now, coach, I know I have these products, but the thing is this, I don't know how to run Facebook ads. Here's my question. What if instead of you doing trial and error, learning by yourself on running this Facebook ads, what if I've given you all the templates, blueprints, and swipe files, all my ads that made over 1 million pesos, so that all you have to do is to copy and deploy it into your own industry, right? So you have these templates, you have this ready-made templates for you to copy, right? Now, this 1 million peso Facebook ad templates this brought me millions in my business, so I can't price it, so it's going to be priceless. But again, I'm going to give this to you for free when you enroll in my Business Growth Intensive. Again, here's what you're going to get. 3-day live event workshop, quick start pre-training program, ready-made digital products, plug and play sales, automated sales process, and 1 million peso Facebook ad templates, total value 219,960. Now, obviously, I'm not going to charge you 200,000 for this, but let's just say if I did. Here's my question. If all this did was help you eliminate your competition and get people to buy from you without lowering your prices, would it be worth 270K, 270,000? Type yes if yes. If you think it's worth it, okay. If all this did was finally eliminate rejection and convert your prospects into paying customers without ever talking to them, would it be worth 270,000? Okay, type yes if you think it's worth it, right? If all this did was find and attract ready-to-buy clients even before they see your presentation, would it be worth 270,000? Okay, type yes if you would agree. Again, the good news is I'm not gonna charge you 270,000 and not even 100,000 and not even 50,000. Here's my question. I actually have two choices in this, right? First choice was to create a simple and cheap training program and easily sell it to as many people. But I might be working with lazy, uncommitted, and stubborn people, which will not encourage me to give 100% of my commitment. Or the second option is create an intensive training of all my learnings, which might require a little higher investment. But in exchange, I can devote more resources, more commitment, and more focus to make each one of you become successful. Here's my question. If you are in my shoes, ano pipiliin mo? First or second? Well, one or two? Let me know in the chat. Type one if one, two if two. Ano pipiliin mo if you're in my shoes? Okay, let me know. Type one if you want a first option. Type two if you prefer the second option. Okay, most probably all of you want to. Why? Because we want to value quality over quantity, di ba? Kumbaga, anong pipiliin mo? Di ba? Mura, walang quality, or mahal and you get the most quality, right? And ako, I really want to give as much value as possible. The good news is if you know, most probably you've attended my events, I usually charge this, and this is the enrollment, okay? It's a one-time payment of 29,990. And the thing is this, I know for some of you, you're gonna say, ang mahal naman. Here's the thing, divide that amount into a year. how much would that be? That's 82 pesos per day. Do you think a year from now it would make a difference? Diba? So I actually posted in my group and sabi ko, what courses and programs, I think my interconnection isn't stable. Anyways, what courses and programs have you bought in the past and how much was it? Okay. Paulo says, Brendan Bouchard, 80,000. Tony Robbins, 120,000. Ito yung mga ininvest ng mga students ko ng mga courses. The Master University, 500,000. Ito, 50,000. And Shanwen, she said, this is the first course I bought online and it's worth it. I'm at phase 0 and every slide makes sense. It summarizes all the leadership trainings I've learned in many years. Every slide could be a course. Isn't that crazy? Now, how much is it worth if you can just sell one product per day? Let's say you're making for every product, it's 10,000. 10,000 times 300 days, 30 days, that's 300,000. You think you would have that return if you could just sell one product per day, right? Now you have two choices. Do nothing, do not take this leap of faith, or take this investment compared to all that value you'll get. Now we have this motto, if we can't make you money, then we don't deserve yours. Here's my question, guys. How many of you have that concern and you want to enroll, but the problem is, what if it does not work? Can you type me in the chat if that's you? I want to enroll. If you're somebody who want to enroll but natakot ka, what if hindi mag-work? Sayang lang yung investment, yung enrollment ko, right? Here's the thing. What if I eliminate all the risk right now? Okay, I'm gonna give you an action-based guarantee. A 10-hour masterclass, use our templates and implement 100% of our training. If we can't help you get at least one sale from your business in the next 60 days, I am gonna return 100% of your money back. Plus, I am gonna pay from my own pocket 5,000 pesos for wasting your time. Just email our team within 60 days and prove to us that you've done your homework in implementing everything we've taught you, right? So this is for you if you're serious. And by the way, this is only for serious entrepreneurs, okay? Entrepreneurs willing to do whatever it takes. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna eliminate the risk. If you implement everything that I've taught you and it doesn't work, tell me, because I'm going to refund 100% of your money back. Plus, I will pay you 5,000 for wasting your time. Again, this is for you if you're going to take action. This is not for people na get rich quick scheme. Okay? Get rich na walang gagawin kikita ka. Right? Now, again, your enrollment will be at a one-time payment of 29,990. However, actually, because of what's happening right now, I have decided to actually do a special offer. How many of you would want a special offer? Can you type number 5 in the chat if you would want a special offer? Now, by the way, I don't usually do this. If you've come to my events, if you've come to my trainings, you know that my seminars, I charge 29,990. And the thing is this, the reason why I'm doing this, it's because number 1, I have an office, I have a team to pay. Okay, the reason I'm doing this is I have an office, I have a team to pay. And second is this, before we have to let people fly from all over the country, and we have to spend in expensive hotels and all of these things. So since we have already eliminated the costs of the hotels, all of the flights and all of those things, instead of charging you the same price, what if I actually put all of the savings to you? Okay, how many of you would want that? Type me in the chat if you would want that. Since we're gonna save a lot in our hotel costs and something and all of these expenses, I'm gonna put on all of the savings to you right now. Okay, so instead of a one-time payment of 29,990, you can actually get started right now for a one-time payment of 9,990. This is the lowest price we've offered ever. Okay, what's gonna happen? If you're ready, I want you to open a new tab right now. Type fibolim.com/VEM. And I've noticed that most of our success stories are people who actually took action right away. Okay, I'm serious. Most of our success stories are people who took action and enrolled right away. So here's what we're gonna do. For the first 50 students who will enroll today, here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna give you the following bonuses. Again, go to fibolim.com/VM. Bonus number 1. How many of you have that concern? Now, what if how do I implement this in my traditional business, e-commerce business, services, MLM, insurance, real estate, physical products, digital products, etc. How many of you have the concern now you don't know how to implement my strategies in your own business? Let me know by typing number 1 in the chat. If you want to know how to implement what I'm teaching in my business, type number 1. Okay, for bonus number 1, I'm going to give you my industry application case study. It's a multi-industry case study for you to model. So that means what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, so what I'm going to do is this. If I'm in the network marketing industry, I'm going to do this specific strategy. If I am in this insurance industry, I'm going to do this specific strategy. So what that means is, isa-isahin ko yung every industry, and I'm going to show you, if ever I'm in your industry, I'm going to show you how I do it. Okay? So what's going to happen is, this is the first bonus that you're going to get when you enroll, when you're one of the first 50 people to enroll right away. Okay? So I want you to open a new tab, type fibolim.com/VEM. Now, again, here's what we're going to get. 3-day live event workshop, quick start, pre-training program, ready-made digital products, plug-and-play automated sales process, ₱1,000,000 Facebook ad templates, and bonus number 1, industry applications case study, total value $269,950. Again, one-time payment of enrollment of $99.90. Open a new tab, type fibolim.com/VEM. Bonus number 2, for the first 50 students to enroll. How many of you remember this? Personal funnel hacking swipe file, which is what I did is I went to the sales process of Robert Kiyosaki, Peng Joon, Dan Lok, Tai Lopez, all these public figures, and I documented their sales process. What if I actually give you all their sales? Since it's mine already, what if I give you a copy of the documentations so that what you can do is you can model, you can model the sales process for your specific industry or business. Now, this is valued at $99,990. However, you're gonna get this for free when you're one of the first 50 to enroll right now. Again, here's what you're gonna get: 3-day live event workshop, quick start pre-training program, ready-made digital products, plug-and-play automated sales process, ₱1,000,000 Facebook ad templates. Bonus number 1, for the first 50 students, industry application case study. Bonus number 2, personal hacking swipe file, total value $369,940. My last bonus for the first 50 students, again, open a new tab right now. Go to fibolim.com/VEM. Okay, VEM. Now, bonus number 3 is, how many of you remember this? Okay, my system and process of my business, right? So that I can grow my business easily. All I have to do is to give myself and my team the this system and process so that they can implement everything. Now, what if I can actually give you my own sales process, my process already done, process and checklists of my business, so that you don't have to create it on your own. All you have to do is follow this checklist, and most probably you're gonna build the same. Kumbaga, it's kind of like all the hard work. We've documented it so that you don't have to go through the hard work that we've been through, right? So of course, this is priceless. I am gonna give this to you for free when you're one of the first 50 to enroll right now. Again, here's what we're gonna get: 3-day live event workshop, quick start pre-training program, ready-made digital products, plug-and-play automated sales process, ₱1,000,000 Facebook ad templates. Bonus number 1, industry application case study. Bonus number 2, personal funnel hacking swipe file. And bonus number 3, done for you process and checklist. Total value $369,940. Here's the thing. Again, you're gonna get all of these for a one-time enrollment fee of $99.90. Again, if you're ready, open a new tab right now. Type fibolim.com/VM. And what I'm gonna do is I'll stay here for the next 30 minutes to answer all of your questions if you do have questions. Again, go ahead, open a new tab, type fibolim.com/VEM. By the way, bonuses are going to expire after 30 minutes. So you have to take action and enroll right now. So I'm going to show you, by the way, how you can get started. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to type fibolin.com/VEM. Okay, fibolin.com/VEM. I'm gonna put that here, and then just wait for it to load. So if it loads a little bit longer, you can just refresh. But right now, you're gonna see this page. Okay. So again, here's a recap on what you're gonna get. The price today would be a one-time payment of $99.90. Again, this is the money back guarantee I'm offering you. Actually, action-based guarantee, so you have to take action. And you have actually 4 mode of payments. Okay. So first is you can pay through debit or credit card. So if you have a debit card, this also works. So that means all you have to do is click this button that says pay. Okay, click this pay using debit or credit card. Click that button, and after that, you're gonna land on this page. All you have to do, you don't need to have a PayPal account. If you do have, you can just log in, but you don't have to have a PayPal account. Just click pay with debit or credit card. Just click that. Okay, click pay with debit or credit card. And what's gonna happen? Okay, it's a little bit slow. What's gonna happen is you're gonna redirect to this checkout page. Just choose Philippines for your country, and then fill out these details. By the way, this is secure because this is from PayPal. Okay, so that is the first mode of payment. Second is you can pay through bank transfer, bank deposit. We accept BDO BPI. By the way, you don't need to have a BDO BPI account. Even if you have a Union Bank or a Metro Bank account, you can also do this. You can do other bank transfers kasi. So for example, if your bank is Union Bank, you can transfer Union Bank to BDO. Okay. If you have a China Bank account, you can transfer China Bank to BDO. If you have a Metro Bank account, you can do Metro Bank to BPI. So pwede siya other bank transfer. Okay. Third option is digital wallet. We accept coins.ph, Paymaya, and GCash. So these are the numbers, okay? Paymaya 0919232148, GCash 0945-553-2216. Ayan, so remittance, we accept Palawan, Cebuana, Emilia, and Western Union. This is our collecting agent, okay? And this is the number of our collecting agent. Now, these are the mode of payments again, debit or credit card, bank transfer, digital wallet like coins, Paymaya, GCash, remittance like Palawan, Cebuana, Emilia, Western Union. Right after you complete your enrollment, what you're gonna do is you want to submit your receipt, okay, by clicking this blue button that says submit receipt. Okay, so submit your receipt. When you click that button, it's quite a little bit loading right now. Anyways, what you do is when you click that button, it will ask you to upload your receipt. So it will ask you to fill out. Anyways, it will ask you to fill out some details like your name, email, etc. And then what you're gonna do is upload your receipt in here. Okay, so just upload your receipt here, and kindly wait for 24 to 48 hours for our team to verify your payment. Okay, and once your payment is already verified, my team is gonna send you an email. My team is gonna call you to welcome you officially to our program. Okay, again, guys. Once you enroll, you immediately get started because we are going to give you a pre-training access for you to start quickly. Okay. By the way, let me know if you have any questions because I'll be here for the next 30 minutes to answer your questions. By the way, if you are going to pay through remittance or over the counter tomorrow, what's going to happen is make sure you complete your payment before 5 p.m. Okay. So that we can include you sa first 50 or we can include you sa bonuses natin. So for those who are paying through remittance or over the counter, kindly complete your payment before 5 p.m. Is that clear? Okay, so I am gonna stay here to answer any of your questions. Let me know in the chat box if you have questions. Okay. Oh, let me know if you have any questions. So Dela Cruz is asking, pwede po installment Unfortunately, the answer is no, because this is the lowest price that we've ever offered. We only accept serious entrepreneurs. Okay, so you have to do whatever it takes to be able to, because we don't want, in the past kasi we have this installment and we hired a lot of people just to follow up on the installment payments. The problem is this: I don't want to spend time follow-upping on the installments. I want to spend more time on giving you support. Does that make sense? To give you more support in what you do. Okay. Rafi Mea says, where will I send the receipt online again? My interconnection is unstable. So Rafi, what you do is type fibolem.com/VEM. Okay, so you can see there, how to submit your receipt. Okay, so Reggie is saying, I'm sending the receipt. Congratulations, Reggie. Maria Luisa is asking, until when is the deadline of enrollment? What's going to happen, Maria Lucy, is in the next few days, we're going to close enrollment. However, if you want to be part of the first 50 to enroll, you have to complete your payment right away. Or if you're going to pay through over-the-counter or through remittance, complete your payment before 5 p.m. Okay? Wilfredo, hanggang kailan itong offer? This is if you want to be part of the first, if you want to receive the bonuses, the offer is until tomorrow 5 p.m. Wilfredo. Jert says, bukas pa ako magbabayad. Meron pa ito bukas, sir. Jert, if you're gonna pay through online, you have to complete your payment right away. The only exception is if you're gonna pay through bank transfer or through remittance. Through remittance or through over the counter, we can accept your enrollment tomorrow. Okay, so pwede pa tomorrow until 5 p.m. If you have any questions, let me know in the chat. All right. So we notice na meron somebody asked for a refund. Guys, I wanna inform you that the refund policy is hindi siya like any refund policy. Merong condition na you have to implement, and if you don't get at least one sale from implementing what we teach, then that's not qualified. Okay, so my point here is hindi to get rich quick na mag-enroll ka tapos yayaman na ako. No. If you're somebody na tamad ka, you're not willing to implement, I tell you, don't enroll. Why? Because you're not gonna get results. This is only for serious entrepreneurs willing to take action, committed. Okay? So if you're somebody, bukas na, tamad ako eh. Don't enroll. Okay? I don't want you to be my student ever. Because you're not gonna get results. I'm gonna tell you. Okay? Guys, it's kind of like this. I've given you all the trainings and the templates, and if you're not gonna use it, you're not gonna get results. Does that make sense? So that means meron condition. You have to implement. Di pwede, tamad-tamad dito. Okay? Let me know again if you have any questions. So how do you know if you're part of the first 50? My team is going to inform you if you're part of the first 50 and if you're going to receive the bonuses. Okay. Bestain is asking, what is your contact number? Bestain, you can see it here. 0998-1171-2837. You can reach us through this number. Yeah, by the way, if you call us right now, my team is no longer at work right now. So if ever you have some concerns, you can ask us tomorrow. Okay. So Christine is asking, are you saying Suzanne is lazy? I'm not saying Suzanne is lazy. I'm just saying that yung refund policy has a condition, which is they should implement our training. So if you're somebody who did not implement, you're not covered with the action-based guarantee. That's what it's called, like an action-based guarantee. Okay. I would like my son to be able to attend your free training first. When is the next one? Edwina, I'm sorry, I don't know when I'll be conducting the next training. Yeah, so yun. I don't know if I'll be conducting this again. Okay. So is the screenshot of a GCash receipt acceptable to be uploading in your site? Yes, pwede mo ma-upload, Rafi Mea. So Apple Jane is saying, yes, I agree. Bawal lang tamad dito. Let me know if you have any questions, guys, because I'll be answering your questions. There's a lot of questions here. Reggie says, done submitting the receipt, Fibo. Yes, congratulations, Reddy. When will I be expecting to receive the call? You're going to expect to receive the call within the week, by the way. We're going to confirm your payment within 24 to 48 hours. Okay? We're going to confirm your payment within 24 to 48 hours. So kindly expect a call or an email from us. So Camille is asking, naka 50 na po ba? Camille, I have to double check because some are paying through bank transfer, so we have to check right now. But based on our previous experience, it's gonna get sold out like in a few minutes. Okay. Again, let me know if you have any questions. So Jerts is saying, madami nang dumaang 10K sa life ko, walang nangyari. Itatry ko to, baka magka-result na rin ako after the training. Jerts, I'm gonna tell you that the only way for you to get results is for you to take action. Okay? That's it. Trust me, guarantee to me that you're gonna do whatever it takes. You're gonna take action, and your results will also be guaranteed. If you guarantee you're gonna take action, you're not gonna give up, right? Rosemel, sir, Rosemel, I don't see any. We're not giving contracts, Rosemel, so I don't think tama yung chinat mo. Okay, let me know if you have any questions. Rita, how long do you usually run your ads? I run it every day. I run ads every day because I make money every day, right? Ronnie, sir, pwede ba i-transfer through online bukas? Accepted po ba? Ronnie, why are you gonna transfer it tomorrow when you can do it today? Right? It's just saying to yourself na like I want to get results tomorrow. Right? So if you can do it today, Ronnie, if you need permission from your wife, I want you to do it right now. Because it's kind of like telling yourself that you want results tomorrow. Because technically, how you buy is how you sell. That's really the number one na natutunan ko from a mentor. Na how you buy is how you sell. So, kumbaga, if you're delaying, what's gonna happen is your customers will also delay. Because your customers are gonna model what you do as well. iPhone 8 Max, already sent it to BPI account and sent receipt. Congratulations, iPhone 8 Max. I don't know what your name is. Paano ito, Sir Fibo, walang receipt na binigay ang credit card? I think you could check your email, Ernesto, because most probably in your email you could see your receipt there. Okay, can you double check your ano? So Ray Mana is asking, do you have trainings to maximize sales internationally? So Ray, yung maganda kasi is what I'm gonna teach you can be used in international international programs. So if you want to sell your products internationally, it's online. It's one click of a button. Okay. So Chad is asking, for resellers, effective po ba yung program? Yes, Chad. My first question is, do you need customers? If the answer is yes, that's the answer to your question. Okay. May is asking, do you have a training on drop shipping? No, I don't have a training on drop shipping, May. However, if you're selling physical products, I could help you. Okay. So my training is not focused on drop shipping. It's my training is focused on selling your existing products and services online. Mariel is asking, ano po ulit yung URL para i-change yung from boost post to conversion? It is business.facebook.com. Again, guys, let me know in the chat. I'm just reading through the comments because it's quite a lot. Okay. Nick De La Cruz is asking, Sir Fibo, I have right now a traditional business, and also part of it is online selling, and it's worth to have this program also. Yes, Nick, that's correct. So Bernaline is asking, Sir, paano if na-disable yung Facebook ads dahil yung FB dahil sa Facebook ads? Bernaline, do you know you can actually create another Facebook ad account? So now you have hindi na disabled. Okay, and also I'm gonna teach you that, Bernaline, in the training as well, so that hindi na ma-disable yung ad account mo. Okay. Apple Jane is saying, I'm running my ads now, but always nawar ni Facebook. Have to learn more strategies. Yeah, you better. Nangyayari kasi sa Facebook ads, if you don't know what you're doing, Facebook can shut you down. Okay, kasi you can do unethical marketing and all these things. So you have to understand the right way of marketing, or else you're gonna get shut down by Facebook. Okay. So Marlene is asking, paano kung hindi maka-attend sa 3-day live event workshop due to conflict of schedule? Good news, Marlene, we're actually recording the event. So if any case, hindi ka maka-attend, we can give you the recordings. And also, if we have another, if ever, we're gonna do another 3-day event in the future, we're gonna give you a ticket to the next event. Okay? Clear ba? So that means if you can't attend, we're gonna include you if ever we're gonna do one next time. Okay, we're gonna include you to that schedule. Bernaline is saying, thank you, sir. Done na po, nag-register. Congratulations. Bernaline. Adrian is asking advice for under 18 aspiring entrepreneurs. You learn. Take risks, because that's the best time to actually take risks, because you don't have any responsibilities yet. Delia de la Cruz is saying, sir, I am in insurance business and we are doing digitally assisted sales from home. Yes, so most probably you would need these things. Right. 9 minutes left, guys, before we officially okay, so Jertz is asking, sana ma-include ako sa first 50, bukas pa yung payment. Jertz, as long as you complete your payment before 5 p.m. tomorrow, then we would include you sa mga bonuses. Okay? So, Christian says, Gundo, done register, sir. Waiting for your call tomorrow. Excited to get a claim. Congratulations, Christian. Ayan. Let me know if you have any questions. By the way, how many of you have completed your enrollment already? Can you type me if you have completed your enrollment already so I can acknowledge all of you? Camille Piol, congratulations. Bernalyn Sunien, congratulations. Rafi May Romeo, congratulations. Rosemel Flores, congratulations. John Michael Solomon, congratulations. iPhone 8 Max, I don't know what your name is. Christian says, Gundo, congratulations. Japs, enrollment now, pay tomorrow. Okay, congratulations. Delia de la Cruz. Wow. And how many of you guys, just want to make sure, but I could include you, so that I could include you in my list of the first 50 students. How many of you are gonna pay tomorrow? Because maybe you're gonna pay through bank, through over the counter or through remittance. Can you type number 3 in the chat if you're gonna complete your payment tomorrow, so that my team. By the way, what we're gonna do is, can you type your full name so my team will list it down as well? Can you type your full name, please? So my team can list down your names and we can include you sa bonuses. Okay, Judy Ann de la Cruz. So I'm gonna congratulate you ahead of time. Mary Grace Urquiaga, congratulations. Chelsea Habal, congratulations. John Michael Solomon. So I would be Journaline Sunien, Ronnie Francisco. Okay. Charles Eman Sablaon, Delia N. de la Cruz, Michael Abigail, Michael Abigail Pepilio, Vladimir Torio, payment tomorrow, si Joseph Christopher Gonzalez, Lucille Fabros, ayan. Okay. Again, guys, go to fibolim.com/VEM. So again, I'm gonna walk you through how to enroll. Type fibolim.com/VEM. Okay. Type fibolim.com/VM. And then you will be redirected to this page. Okay. And what's gonna happen is I want you to go through this because this is what you're gonna get. And then there are, again, 4 mode of payments. You can pay through debit or credit card. You can pay through bank transfer or deposit. You can pay through digital wallet, like Coins, PayMaya, GCash. You can pay through remittance like Palawan, Cebuana, and Mulier, Western Union. And then, so just choose your mode of payment here. And after you complete your enrollment, just click this blue button that says click here to submit receipt. And in here, you're gonna be submitting your receipt. So just fill out your full name, email, etc., and then submit your receipt in here. Enter your receipt reference number. My team is gonna verify your payment within 24 to 48 hours. After that, we're gonna send you an email and give you a call to give you access to the pre-training program, pre-training access. Okay. So if you have any questions, you could call us or text us at 0998-171-2837. But you could reach us out bukas na. Okay? Ayun. Done enrolling. Congratulations, Chad Albino. I paid. So Rafi Mia says, I paid, but I didn't put my name on it. How will it be verified? So Rafi Mia, what's going to happen is when you submit your receipt, you will have to put your full name. So that's how we can verify your payment. Okay. Yeah, you would have to put your full name, Rafi. So we could still verify your payment eventually. Okay. So Christine Joy, payment sent. Congratulations. Right. Anyone else? So Camille says, Sir, sana po ma-include. Camille, if you've completed your payment today or tomorrow, most probably we can include you na. Okay? So you don't have to worry. Do I have other announcements? So for those of you who already completed your enrollment, then all you have to do is just wait na lang. Okay? Because my team will spend some time. Because a lot we have a few people, I mean not few, but we have a lot of people who enrolled. So it might take a little bit time for us to it might take a little bit of time for us to go through the verification. So will I expect a call tomorrow? It depends, Chad. But you can expect it within the week. Okay? Kasi since you're a lot, my team might not be able to call all of you in one day. Okay? So Lynn says done payment. Congratulations, Lynn. Ayan. All right, so I want to take this time to thank all of you while we are counting down. Thank you, everybody. I really appreciate you for staying until the end. By the way, Jack says, Fibo, may contract ba? There's no contract, Jack. Ayan. Thank you, everybody. I really appreciate all of you. By the way, how many of you got value from our training? Can you type number 1 in the chat if you got value from our training? Again, guys, it's not just about learning. It's not just about information. It's about implementing, taking action. Because at the end of the day, learning is just potential knowledge. Okay, real knowledge comes from implementation. Right. So everybody, I want to thank you for your time. So Dennis is still processing payment. Don't worry, Dennis. We will be waiting for your payment. Thank you, everybody. Have a great night, and I hope to see you very, very soon. Okay, God bless you. Stay safe.